everyone, and welcome back to yet another Menhera Monday. I'm your host, Exhibit A, wishing you a very happy Menhera Monday. Today's question was, this week's question was, what's a secret you are currently keeping from someone? Now, secrets are a big part of our lives. Some of us keep a lot of secrets, some others of us don't. And apparently I've heard some of you weren't really able to answer the question because you didn't really have any secrets. And all I can say is, I find that kind of enviable. In some ways. I kind of like living the double life, it's kind of fun, but at the same time, I can see the appeal in like just never having to keep any secrets. That must be kind of nice in a way. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna recalibrate this model because it does not feel right on the skin. Okay. But yes, as I was saying, yeah, we're gonna be doing some cool stuff. We're gonna learn people's secrets, but not necessarily secrets you're keeping from us, because obviously we're exposing them. But we can... Got a lot of people, holy crap. Okay, better say hi to everyone. Hello Zana, hello Anya, hello Tedia, hello Toybox, hello Unknown, hello Angel Dust, hello Matthew. What's your favorite condiment? Magnum. I like the Magnum ones. They're the ones that fit me. We got Peachy Angelic. Welcome to the stream, Peachy Angelic. So secret kills not. Also, those that say they don't have any are lying. I mean, maybe you have literally 0, but... Music down 24%? That was too loud. Oh, frick. I know why that's happening. It's cause... it's cause I was playing the desktop audio and Menhera Monday audio at the same time. That's not good. Oh dear. I'm recalibrating this. Okay. But yeah, you know, it's like a... But it doesn't even need to be secrets you keep from everyone. It can be secrets you can keep from just a specific person. Maybe your family, maybe your friends. You know, we all have things that we keep secret for different reasons, you know. And we can even go into some of mine on this stream, because... there are things that I will tell you guys that I would not tell my family. For example, my family does not know what my that I stream. They do not know about all these activities. So there's my little secret. Yeah. They just think that I'm talking to friends whenever I'm doing this stuff. Yeah. I'm serious when I'm not sharing them with the public. Sorry guys, love you. Yep, fair enough. Yeah. I'm trying to move my model. Okay, yep, we're gonna read through these cool questions. Very cool questions. No, not questions, answers. I keep saying the wrong thing. Alright. What's your secret? We need new music now, though. What music do we use? We're gonna go with some Persona. Persona 5. Because I've had enough Animal Crossing music for now. I'm gonna do some... Alright. And you know, it's fitting that we're using music from Persona, because Persona is all about alter egos. It's all about what's beneath the mask, if you will. You know, it's all, you know, you live this double life. By day, you're a high school student who is sort of unpopular and doing whatever, and doing classes. And by night, you're in the palaces. You're changing lives and changing hearts. But yeah. God, there must be a massive delay on this. I need to fix that someday. Not today. Not today. Persona. So remind me to pass you my relax playlist sometimes. Would be perfect as a background for your streams. Okay, sure, that'd be awesome. Still haven't joined the server? You should, Angel Dust, because it'll be easier to keep track of when I stream, and I don't know, just everything will be easier. And if I ever start to like stream on other platforms, you'll also find out. Because I might try to multi-stream at some point. Okay, is this music too loud or too quiet? Just tell me if it's weird. We're about to get into it. About to get into it. You guys ready? No music? Oh, that's right. Because I turned off the audio. I turned off the... Yeah, okay. I turned off the desktop audio because I had to.
Ah, you're back.
Might be too loud. Is that okay? You can hear it? Does that sound okay? Acceptable? Right. Hell yeah. Okay. You should join the Discord because then you get to interact with everyone more, even outside of the streams. I'll be there sometimes talking about stuff. It's good fun, and you'll keep better track of if I have updates, if I have to change my schedule, or create more of a schedule, start planning more streams. You know, that's the only way to find out, because obviously if you're on just subscribe to the YouTube channel, you won't get any of that. But yes, we're finally going to start. First answer. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? Cock. Very good answer. Very good answer, as usual. Alright. Answer number 2. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? My secret, my secret is that I may be working on a podcast with a friend and my boyfriend, and the only people who know are those two, because we don't have enough info to release of the podcast yet. This is secret info, do not share anywhere else but here. If I dare see it more leaked, I will bleh. And this one was written by Sana. Okay, well, I'm not going to share this anywhere else, but I can't really control what everyone else watching the stream does, so... yeah. That's out of my control. But yeah, turn yourself up just a little, the music down a little. Okay. Is that better? Yeah, but yeah, podcast. I think I might like to do a podcast at some point. Although I think what I'm doing right now, does this count as a I don't know. It probably doesn't count as a podcast. I think also a podcast involves multiple people, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I could do podcasts where I talk about cool and interesting things. I would not mind that. That'd be fun. I suppose the stuff that I do on stream is already adjacent to podcasts, you know, if I'm talking with other people or on my own, just sort of going on about stuff. I guess podcasts would be slightly different, wouldn't they? Be going into... I'd love to end up on like the Trash Takes podcast someday. because they're pretty cool. Like, as a visitor, obviously. Special guest. I just have you on in the backgrounds right now, so sort of a podcast. Yeah, it sort of works that way. Yeah, so it's a secret podcast. Yeah, what's the podcast about? That's an intro. I mean, whether... Just saying it's a podcast isn't a lot of info. One theme including British versus American versus Canadian, since my friend is American and my boyfriend is Canadian. Wow. The British and the Americans and the Canadians are gonna fight. Oh, but the Americans will probably win because they'll have guns, and the British only have knives, and the Canadians, they only have maple leaves. So I think that's not gonna go too well for everyone except the Americans. Alright, next answer. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? Cock. Except this time with a winky face. So 2 of you this time wrote cock. 2 of you. This is getting out of hand, people. This is getting unacceptable. I'm gonna have to... Ooh, you're gonna make me mad. I'm going to be so angry. And I'm going to give you detention. Be fights during the podcast. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to do like a... Here's the thing. I'd love to do... Sounds like you're encouraging it? No. See, I'd like to sort of... I think it'd be fun for me to do like a philosophy podcast or something, but the issue is that I think the topics would get too controversial if I did something like that. That would sort of mess with my current brand. Because there'd be too... You know, when you watch those kinds of podcasts that currently exist, they get very... They usually have like politics mixed in, they usually talk about all sorts of world issues. That probably mess with my brand a little bit, because I'm like a cool VTuber guy who's like accessible to everyone. So I don't know. It's kind of... I probably can't go down 100% that road, but I'd like a little sprinkle of philosophy here and there in my streams. I'll throw soup grenades, don't test me. Sit in the corner of shame for 5 minutes. Hey. Yeah, that's an appropriate punishment. Gosh. One sec. I have to do something real quick. Alright, whatever. Okay, we're moving on to the next thing. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? I've never actually watched Fortnite porn. By Saladass. What? Huh? You lied to us? You lied to us. Salad? Salad's not even here. How could you do this? You betrayed me. Oh my god, you've never even watched Fortnite porn? Then why did you write all those posts about loving Fortnite porn? After all the love you showed for that guy whose name I forgot. The default dude. After all the love you showed, after you talked about how you wanted this big Fortnite schlong. You don't want that? I feel so betrayed right now. Like I can't describe how I'm feeling. Ugh. It's awful. No. Pretty, that girl who looks like corn is very cute. I'll watch Fortnite corn at some point. So honest, Studio. See, Tedia, once Tedia gets into Fortnite porn, we'll at least have a Fortnite porn watcher in our chat. We'll have at least one. So Tedia will take Solid's place. Yeah, we all feel betrayed. This is a hard day on all of us, I think. No, not cool. You can't lie about something that important. What the hell? You ever thought you were passionate about... Oh my god. Okay. Can't trust anyone nowadays. Alright, well. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next answer. I find my longtime friends repulsive because of how they casually throw around all sorts of slurs. This one had no person with the name. This one was anonymous. Yeah. Well, we don't always end up with friends who do things that we agree with, so... You know, if we've heard a few stories about stuff like that. But, you know, if you're not getting along with your friends, it's good to try and find new ones. Which doesn't necessarily mean that you need to leave your old friends behind and, like, not be friends with them at all. But it might be better to have more people than that. And to have something else to lean on. In case you eventually someday do get to the point where you just don't want to be around them anymore. So it's good to make sure that the only people in your life aren't the people who are doing things that you dislike. That's pretty important. Cough, cough, keeping my mouth shut. Oh, do you know people who say lots of slurs, Anya-chan? What's with the love-making music? It's persona music. Okie dokie. I'm gonna move on to the next answer. Oh, this is so fitting. This music's so fitting. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? This is a secret I'm hiding from my parents. I'm not as innocent as they think I am. My mom literally said in our last conversation, "I know you're innocent," which made me laugh deep down inside. In reality, I just play dumb. Sometimes I wonder when I will get tired of playing dumb and admit to them that I'm not as innocent as they think I am. What's holding me back is that I think they'll see me in a different light, and probably not in the best way. I feel like there will be less conflict if I don't say anything. Who knows? They'll probably think it's my boyfriend's influence, when that's not 100% true. This one was written by Kit Kat. This one's very fitting for the music, because there's so many scenes in Persona where this music is playing and they're like saying something like this. It's like, I can imagine freaking like Futaba talking about something. Being like, huh. Just, whatever, I don't know. I don't know what to say without spoiling, but... Alright, but yeah, actually, you know, I am in the exact same position, actually. So, my parents are extremely religious, and I'm not, and they don't know that. They think I'm a good Christian child who does not do any weird things, who's very innocent and whatever. But if you've watched any of my streams, if you've been in this community for more than like 3 seconds, you will know that that is not who I am. I'm very much an enthusiast of sinful things. I am someone who delights in the things that are considered impure and strange. I'm someone who very much enjoys degeneracy. So, yeah, I'm in the same position. I'm keeping that as a pretty big secret. And that's It's part of the double life. It's part of the double life. I have to, like, pretend it's... I don't want to tell them, because, like, they'll be, super mad at me, and it might cause problems in the house. You know, and, like... My mom even said that, like, she'd rather be dead than for me to ever stop being, like, a believer. And so... for, like, reasons like that, I feel like I can't tell them. Maybe someday I will, but it would have to be after I'm, like, very independent and I've been living on my own for, like, a long time. But yeah... you know... I like it, though. I like being a degenerate. And I think I like it all the more because I was raised in a family and in a community and situation where those things are forbidden. Or those things aren't allowed. And they're considered evil. But I never liked that. Because I liked those things secretly. And I always wished that I was not forbidden from it. I wished that I didn't, you know, need to be afraid of being punished in the afterlife for enjoying such things. But then one day, I came out of that, and now I don't have to hold back at all anymore. And that's why I value that stuff so much, to like a weird degree. Because some people might wonder, like, why do you like being a degenerate so much? Why do you seem practically obsessed with this stuff? It's because I started out life not being allowed to. And so I actually value it more than most people do. I like weird stuff. I like sexual content. I like stuff of that nature. What can I say? It's just... I don't think that people should be repressed. I don't think that people should be forced to not do things that they enjoy. I think that the only justification to stop yourself from doing something that you'll enjoy is if what you're doing is going to harm someone or yourself. There's a lot of things that feel good and that people enjoy and that make people happy that people will say are wrong or just dislike in general. And that's silly. Because if something's making someone happy and it's not ruining anyone else's happiness, why shouldn't they be allowed to? But, you know, the world doesn't see it that way. We live in a world where you will be demonized for doing things that are harmless. You know, it's better in certain parts of the world than others. Obviously, the worst places are places like, you know, Saudi Arabia, or whatever, you know, very religious law. You will be killed for doing a lot of certain things. You know, you'll be killed if you're, like, exposed as being gay or whatever, things like that. All sorts of horrible things. But, you know, there's problems in the West, too. You know, there's things you can do in the West that will get you in trouble with people, even though they're totally you're just minding your own business. You're just living your own life. You know, every place has its own problems. And it's just part of human nature that we demonize people for doing things we don't like. Even if they're not actually harming anybody. It's part of human nature. It's part of the fact that we are a conformist species. If something goes against what we perceive as normal or decent or proper, we'll shut it down and oppose it, even if there's no reason to. It's just because it goes against society. So, you know, that's the reality of it. But I would encourage and implore everyone to think for yourselves. And next time you see someone doing something that you don't like, ask yourself do you dislike it because it's harmful, or do you dislike it because you just don't like it. It's just weird to you. It was just weird. Then, you know, keep it to yourself. Don't make it their problem. Yeah, anyway. I'm yapping a bit. After 60 hours of listening to this kind of music in-game, get pissed off and start to feel sleepy and sick of it. I wouldn't say I'm sick of it, no. I mean, I like the Persona music. I will say, for the battle musics and the palaces, I wish that they would be, like, randomized. Instead of, like, playing the same battle music every time you ambush someone, or playing the same battle music every time you get ambushed. Because I don't get ambushed very much, because, like, I'm pretty good at being stealthy in the game. And so most of the time, I'm the one ambushing, and so they only play that track over and over for all the battles. Except for the rare times that I get ambushed. That's the thing about being forbidden. You're like, I wish I weren't. Yeah. I think that I like things that are forbidden. And so... I think, yeah, I like things that are I think if something's forbidden, it makes me kind of want it more. In a way. I know a lot of people feel that way, but particularly with me. Not only because of the way that I was raised, but... I don't know, it's just cool in general. And, you know, you'll notice that a lot of the kinks that I sort of gravitate towards are kind of a taboo, forbidden nature, you know, because that's something that's kind of always appealing to me. But yeah, you guys know a little bit about that. Not everything. I won't tell you everything, but you know bits and pieces. I was never forbidden from anything and I still chose degeneracy? Hell yeah. Based for that. Alright. Let's move on to the next answer. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? Crushes. I've hidden my crushes all my life and I will continue to do so. I know revealing the crush won't do any good, so what's the point? So I haven't told anyone IRL about it except my bestie. This one's written by Unknown. Unknown! God damn it. No, okay, well, okay, I understand the fear of not revealing your crushes. But like someday you need to be able to reveal that, otherwise you will never find love. You will never have like a relationship. The only way that kind of stuff starts is if someone tells the other. You can't always rely on the other person to be the one to tell. No, if you know for a fact that they don't like you, that's different. But if there's a chance they might, you know, you need to do something. Gotta move forward. Like, even if it doesn't go well, it is a stepping stone's development that'll make you better for the next time. It's the only way that everything moves forward. But like, it's complicated and it's scary, and I understand that. But yeah, I don't know, it's complicated. Revealed all of them around 50 by my count. Never found love anyway, just cut your losses. Oh, wait, Peachy? Oh, see you later, Peachy. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by. Man. I don't know what to say to... Yeah, but the only way to get experience in like the social world is to put yourself out there. Expose yourself. That's the only way it happens. It's complicated. Yeah, well, there's probably nothing else I can say. Alright. Next response. Next response. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? When I was 15, I was repeatedly stalked and harassed until I was 17 by one person on the internet. After a breaking point, I did some research and I found some things out. I may or may not have found out where they lived. I reverse stalked the stalker, if you will. Do I regret it? Yes, I feel bad for invading their privacy, but at the same time, it was the only way to get them to stop harassing me that I knew of at that point. This one is anonymous. Ooh. So, they said that they were 15 when this happened. I'm wondering, what age was the person stalking you? Were they also 15? Were they a dumb kid being really creepy and weird? Or was it a predator? Was it like a, you know, like a, was it an adult? Because, you know, that would make it worse. Because it's bad either way, but it's worse if it's older. But yeah. The person stalking was way old. Oh, is this yours? It wasn't you. Oh, did you maybe just hear it from someone else? Okay, well, you don't have to reveal. Yeah. Yeah, internet's a scary place. There's a lot of, stalkers and shit. A lot of nasty stuff. A lot of predators. It's a, you know, the internet's not really safe for children, but, like, I think a lot of us started using the internet when we were children, so, like, what are you gonna do? And I don't regret being on the internet since I was a kid, but, you know, it's scary, because if you ever have your own kid, you're gonna be wondering what's gonna happen to them on the internet. There's too many things going on. So many nefarious things on the internet. But you know, I made it out just fine. And so did all of you guys. But a lot of stuff happens. Yeah, I got no regrets about being on the internet. Yeah, neither do I. Internet's so... I'm glad I grew up with the internet, because I have an attachment to a lot of the cool culture I grew up with. And, you know, I have an appreciation for otaku culture and all that. I'm very attached to that stuff, you know. It's what I feel a sense of belonging to, as opposed to any, like, real-life countries. But unsupervised internet access as a kid, and I definitely shouldn't have. Yeah, well... I'm glad, I mean, I had to do plenty of things behind my parents, like, back in terms of, like, internet usage. Obviously, they didn't know that I was on porn and stuff like that. Yeah, it's all something.
Living life when we were young, trying to find where we belong. Never thought those days would see end.
1 sec, okay.
Mirror, mirror, do you see
Okay, so...
the misery roaming in the streets?
Yeah, I wasn't really taught a lot of, like, internet safety,
Doesn't mean a thing.
and...
Got to look ahead now and leave it all behind me. With all in your mind, take the
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go on to the next question.
let them flow into the sands of time. You'll be alright. You must believe.
What's the secret you're currently keeping from someone? So I have a confession to make. You all know and love me as the chick smashing, mile crashing, rip-roaring semi-truck with style, but really, I wasn't always this way. Actually, I used to be a plain and simple truck driver and part-time drag queen. But one fateful day and misty evening, I was hauling 2 tons of snakes and tungsten. My truck lurched as I hit something, thump style. Obviously, I pulled over to check it out, and what I found was a way too big raccoon, sadly deceased. As I paid my respects in a moment of sadness, in a moment of silence, and wondered what sort of food would make a raccoon so large, a rustling in the bushes suddenly drew my attention. I turned my head just in time to see a peculiar small man spring angrily towards me. There was no time to react as we both toppled backwards. One second. Alright, we'll continue. Alright, sorry, something interrupted. You bitch, how dare you touch another man's wife, he screamed in my face. I could only flinch in confusion before he jumped off of me and stormed over to the raccoon. And you hussy, how very dare you, after everything we've been through. Suddenly he had a very glittery stick. I hope you enjoy your playboy lifestyle, he muttered before zapping me with that ray that fused my soul into my truck. And gave me this insatiable craving for smashing dames. I'm not sure why they reincarnate with full memory. That must be for some other reason. This one was written by Truck Coon. Wow. My voice is low. Well, it's because I'm being kind of quiet. I kind of got spooked. Because one of my parents was in the hallway while I was talking about talking about something I wouldn't want them to hear about. I'm getting really reckless with that now. There's so many... I feel like there's been so many freaking times recently where I am saying too much and someone's in the hallway. I'm getting kind of spooked. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope that it wasn't audible or hearable. I hope. Okay, well. Okay. It's fine, we're fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. Alright. What's the secret you're currently... I suppose I should wait. Yeah, Truck-kun is... Truck-kun keeps coming back. What's... Okay, new one. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? I can't currently think of a secret that is still a secret now, but for basically my entire childhood, I kept it a secret that I absolutely hated my mom's cooking, specifically how she cooked meat. She's a vegan, and so never tested how she cooked meat herself, but it was always so dry, it made me think I hated pork chops, until I actually had skillfully cooked ones when I was an adult. Me and my sister both just never said anything and continued to eat the terrible meat until it was my mom's boyfriend who one day asked, "Why do you always overcook the meat?" And my mom got defensive and turned to us like, "What are you talking about? I've always cooked it the same. The girls like it, right?" And me and my sister were quiet and yeah, lol. This one was written by Peachy the Now Meat Lover. Now is in brackets. Oh, okay. Very interesting. Actually didn't know about that. Yeah, Peachy is not still here, but... Yeah, what a situation. Yeah, a lot of people... Yeah, I've always wondered what it must be like if you grew up in like a vegan household. But then she... This is interesting though, because her mom cooked meat, but didn't eat it. I feel like most vegans would be against doing that, but that's interesting. But yeah, I think there's probably a lot of people in that situation who think they hate a food because it's just been produced badly every single time. music seems quieter now. I'm switching it ahead. There we go. You had to go because your mom called you. Oh dear. Welcome back.
Searching all along and facing quite an without
Oh, your mom cooks very badly too, Tidia.
without a
That is kind of unexpected considering that she's Italian. I thought Italians are supposed to make very good cuisine. It's one of the things people like about Italians.
where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
When I was 9, I gave my phone number to a stranger on a chat board after talking for 2 hours, and everyone acted like I was a mobster. When you're 9? Don't be giving your information when you're 9. That's bad. Oh gosh. Okay. Next one. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? Autogynephilia, very poorly kept. I think even my mom vaguely caught up with it at some point. This one's left anonymous. Wow. Okay, for those of you who don't know, autogynephilia is where you have a, you have like a sexual joy from like dressing up as the opposite sex. So, it's like, it's just where you sort of, yeah, you have like a kink for dressing up as the opposite sex, basically. So, yeah, interesting. Very interesting. But like, I'm guessing that their mom saw them in like a maid outfit or something, or because apparently she was suspecting something. I actually do also. I mean, I kind of want to try cross-dressing. I don't know if I would enjoy it for sure, but I want to try it. I've technically done it before, but that was just a one-time thing. I want to do it like properly. You know, I mean, again, it's that, like, I like to do things that are, like, I don't even, I like the idea of doing it just because it's, like, something that people kind of don't want you to do, so it's like, oh, it's like a rebellious thing. Okay. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it would be, since of what words I'm familiar with that end with philia. Yeah, a lot of words end with philia that aren't so great. To be honest, I thought the word for that was cross-dressing. No, cross-dressing is like what you do. Autogynephilia is when you have a fetish for cross-dressing. So you can cross-dress without having autogynephilia. So you don't get, you know, you can cross-dress for reasons that aren't to do with just having a fetish for it, having a kink for it. Autogynephilia specifically, you get like sexual pleasure from it. You know, it's like a kink. You find it naughty. Definitely want to try cross-dressing at some point too. I've always found feminine fashion far more appealing, and I want to feel cute and pretty. That's the other thing. I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like, I like the idea of looking cute. And, you know, what's cuter than girls, right? What's cuter than, you know? So, like, that would be an interesting thing. I mean, it's kind of like I play VR chat and be like a female avatar. Sometimes that's like kind of fun, you know? So it'd be basically just doing that the same in real life, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know if I'd like it because I haven't properly done it. But like I would try it. I would try it. But I did do it once. And Misty saw me in a dress. And all the other people at the little thing we were doing. It was a time. It was very much a time. Okay, next one. Pretty sure I spent over $200 of my parents' money on a Jurassic Park game on the family iPad when I was a little kid. It might have actually been way more than $200, but I do remember clicking on that $50 coin package at least a few times. I'm absolutely certain they would have scolded me if they noticed one of those transactions, but they never mentioned anything about it, so I don't think they know. This one was written by Spider Guy. Oh gosh, $200 worth of microtransactions on a game. That's devious. But they never noticed? Your family must be kind of like well off if they didn't notice like $200 disappearing. But maybe they just didn't know it was you. Maybe they just were confused as to like where it went. Or maybe they just thought they spent too much. I don't know. Oh man, that'd be so, you'd be so pissed if you found out your kid did that. But I hear stories of that. Of like an article, oh my child used my credit card and bought a bunch of shit on a game, on fucking Clash of Clans gems or whatever. And then they don't refund them because like, you know, they can't, I guess. Probably thought your cards were hacked or something. Yeah, you feel bad. And you've never told them. I guess it would get you in trouble if you told them. But that's the thing, like when you're a kid, you do stupid stuff and that's normal. Like that's not... You know, that you can't really be held truly accountable for the stupid decisions you made as a kid because it's normal to do that. Kids don't know any better. But they'd probably still hold it against you now because that's just the way people are. People get like very mad at kids for doing like things that are like normal for kids to do. Which I think is a bit silly. Like, it's understandable to be frustrated, but you need to understand that kids are fucking stupid. They're designed to be stupid. It's part of their programming. So, like, if you're going to become a parent, I think you need to be prepared for situations like that, and to be willing to still forgive your kid for it, even if you do teach them not to do it again. I remember seeing something like that where the kid bought like 200 SpongeBob popsicles. Racked up 5K bill on texting when I was 13 because it was when texting was 50 cents each or something. Oh damn. You were addicted to talking to your friends. Kids stop doing that precisely because adults get so mad. Yeah, I mean... It depends on how you do it, though. If you punish your kid, you shouldn't really do it out of your own anger. Don't do it out of, like, your own anger. You need to, like... It's something you should do reluctantly, you know? Because if you don't, like, punish your kid for things, then they'll keep doing it, but... You should do whatever it takes to make sure that they understand what they did badly and then, like, move on. But, like, you getting mad about it. You know, don't punish them because you're angry. Don't punish them because you are, like, growing resentment towards them. That's the wrong reasonings. Because, you know, again, kids don't know any better, but you do. Wish I could have a SpongeBob popsicle, but they don't sell that in my country. I think I've seen them before. Okay, next answer. So, super secret, don't tell anyone, but I love the exhibit server and community so much. Best kept secret 2025. This one was written by Toybox. Thank you, Toybox. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad that we've created such like a nice little community, because I do enjoy it, and it feels very homely. And, you know, I'm glad that we got this, because I remember I used to want to establish a community I could feel comfortable and happy in. Because in the past, like, I didn't always mesh super well in my own community. Like, it never really felt right. Because I had a lot of, like, weirder fans, and, like, things didn't really, like, work together. But now it's a lot better, because, I don't know, we just did it better this time around. That was also whenever I was younger, right? Like, I was younger, so I was a bit stupid, And a lot of the people watching me were also young as well, so, like, that was back in the... But now it's different, because I'm older, more knowledgeable. My fans are also older and more knowledgeable. We're starting on a better page, and everything is going really well. Literally changed my life for the better. I appreciate that. I'm very happy I was able to do that. Okay, this is the last one. What's a secret you're currently keeping from someone? Oh, this is... I think this is continuing from a previous one, but they didn't write the name. And if you're wondering, she caught onto it because she thought the anime girls I liked were Rule 63 of me in some ways. I'm assuming this is to do with the autogynephilia one. Rule 63. What's Rule 63? I know Rule 34, but this is different. Rule 63. Rule 63, commonly referred to as gender bend, is an internet meme that states that, as a rule, for every character, there is a gender-swapped version of that character. I see, I see. So she caught on to it because the girls you liked were gender-bent versions of you. I see. Alright. Oh, what fun. Yeah, well, it must be embarrassing if your parents know that, but... You know. You do you. Enjoy yourself. Do what you gotta do. Alright. Well, that's the last one. If anyone else has anything else to say it now. Because I'm probably going to end stream. Not much else to cover. Only knew the 34th one. Yeah, I mean everyone knows Rule 34. It's like, you know, if it exists, there's porn of it. It's the one that's universal. That's the one that got famous, but there's a whole bunch of other rules. There's a bunch of them. Rules of the internet. But yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's everything. Alright, well, guys, thank you very much for coming to my stream. It's been cool reading out your answers. Thank you for everyone who left answers. And yeah, I will see you guys in the... Oh, what are the other rules? I mean, there's a lot. You know what? We can read through them. Let's read through them. Rules of the internet. Okay. Rule 0, don't fuck with cats. Rule 1, you don't talk about B. Rule 2, you don't talk about B. Oh gosh. For those of you who don't know, that's referring to 4chan. On 4chan, there's a board called the B board, where basically anything goes. Like, there's no real rules there. You can do whatever. And it's very cursed and it's filled with some of the most vile people that you'll ever meet. So, yeah. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the infamous 4chan. The infamous hacker known as 4chan. Okay. Rule 3 is, we are anonymous. Rule 4 is, we are legion. Rule 5 is, we do not forgive, we do not forget. Okay, wait, there's an explanation for, like, each of these. Okay. Rule 3, on the internet, everyone is anonymous. It's part of being on the internet, thus I'm anonymous, you're anonymous. We are legion. Explanation. It sounds threatening, but actually refers to the many stones make a mountain principle. If we each do our part, we can make a larger impact than you can imagine. Rule 5, we do not forgive, we do not forget. Explanation. Originally this meant the internet is forever, nothing is really deleted, so don't be stupid unless you want to be remembered as stupid. But hacktivists hijacked it, turning it into a meme. Oh, is this where Anonymous actually got their, like, their motto? Because this is exactly the same as that. I thought, if anything, the rules were copying them, but it might be the other way around. The B board is the whatever board, yeah. 4chan is a place. It is a place. Anonymous can be a horrible, senseless, caring monster. Someone who's deliberately blah 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 blah. Okay. Whatever. I'm not gonna list all of these. No matter how much you love debating, keep in mind that no one on the internet debates. Instead, they mock your intelligence as well as your parents. Do not argue with trolls, it means they win. I like to argue with trolls, it's fun sometimes. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah. That be everything. Alright, I'll actually end stream now, probably. I don't really have much else to cover. But yeah. Unless you guys have any last minute submissions, but yeah, no. Alright, thank you all very much for coming to the stream. And without further ado, I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.